Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen or K.Hong Hobbies. As I'm filming this, it is September 10th and we are going to do my September cover page. Why am I telling you what day it is? To prove that it's okay to be doing your cover page 10 days into the month. A little bit of background before we get started. So if you can see this is the sketch I've done. This is the inspo. If you don't know, I am a diehard football fan of all kinds. Specifically, Florida State Seminoles. I went there, I worked there, I grew up there. Like, I am a diehard, live and breathe Florida State Seminole. I also live in Philly, and it's kind of hard to do anything else but live and breathe the Birds personally as a football fan. Now, if you're not into sports, I totally understand not being a sports fan. So apologies if that's you, but if you're looking for a team, come on aboard, go Birds. But I knew that September is when football starts and I wanted to pay homage to that. And so that's where I got the inspiration for my cover page. I did find it on Pinterest, so I didn't come up with it on my own as far as the drawing goes, but I did come up with the idea of putting September in there, so I guess that's part of it. So let's get started. All right, so first things first, I am going to sketch it out again on my actual page because one thing about me is I sketch everything out. So I will just loosely put the grass though, because this is not what it's gonna look like, but I want the length of it. So we'll go with that. If you want, you can kind of see it on the side as I go along. Okay, so we'll do a bigger football. Oh my gosh, how do I draw a football? It's fine. And also, fun fact, I'm not sporty to save my life, which is part of the reason, I think. Well, so it helps. No, I am not sporty to save my life, like I said. And so crafts are my bread and butter. But I am just competitive, so I like watching the games. Let me make this a little bit thinner. Oh, shoot. I learned to be competitive. I first got into football. Again, if this doesn't matter, well, I'm giving you some tea. So even if you don't like football, I think you'll enjoy this story. I got into sports because I heard that guys like girls that like football. So I started liking football. The problem was because I'm so competitive, I started liking football, quote unquote, too much for these boys at the time. And they actually were intimidated by how much I knew. They would question, like, if I actually knew my stuff or if I just liked the, like, more attractive or more well-known football players, but, like, time and time again, I actually proved them wrong and obviously knew what I was talking about because, come on, I'm not gonna do anything half-assed. And yeah, so it was really fun. It was a great time of boys not liking me because I knew too much and intimidated them. But as we learned, those were boys and men actually really appreciate it. So that's that, and that's my little lore. But I was originally a University of Georgia fans, go Dogs, sick 'em, because I didn't want to be a Florida State fan because everyone in my hometown was, because that's where we lived. And actually, I'm going to do the football first. And I definitely didn't want to be a University of Florida fan. We do not root for the Gators in this household. This is going backwards. Welcome to my process. This actually is pretty standard. I want to do the grass first because then I can see where I need to put the football. Cool. Let me show you. Oh, I'll finish this first. This is my color palette for the grass. Can you see that? Taking kind of like a darker, normal, and like lighter green just to give dimension. Some of them are the knockoff Tombos, Fombos, if you will, which I love the colors, but obviously I love Tombow more because of how long they last and just the quality. It's just so much better. But these were all gifts and were cheap and I love it. Anyway, so I was a Georgia fan because I had family in Georgia and I wanted to go there for college when I was in like literal middle school. Thought that I could do that. Lol, out of state tuition, hard pass. But I loved it. And then I ended up going to Florida State for college. And at least there, you got free tickets to every football game. It was also the years we were really good, for the most part. So I went to literally every game, every single game. I think I missed 2 my whole time there. And I'm pretty sure 1 was for a wedding, so like justified. For those of you who went to college but didn't watch sports, what were the things you did? Not because I don't think there aren't things, because obviously now, no offense to the school I work for, but football is not what they're known for. So there's so much to do. But I'm just curious what y'all did. Or where you went to university. Because I love learning about things like that. And working in a university, like I just like kind of end up just like living and breathing higher ed. And I personally don't think that's a bad thing. But like I think my brain thinks in semesters, like I'm always thinking about it from a school perspective. Also, if you live outside of the US, what's like schooling like? Because I'm always curious about that too. I really want, so I work at Temple, I'll tell you that. And if you haven't figured that out already. And they have study abroad opportunities. We have a Rome campus and 2 Japan campuses in Kyoto and Tokyo. And I want to go so badly. We can go as advisors. So I'm going to try and convince them to let me go next year because that would be awesome. Hopefully I could go. I really, really, really want to go to Tokyo or Kyoto. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, like my students are like so interested. So send me so that I can like tell them about it. Oh shoot. Oh no. All right, we'll see what to do there. I forgot why I said, oh shoot. It's supposed to go right here. I guess I'll just do this and you'll kind of understand. It's in between the grass. The grass is just so grassy, you couldn't possibly see the field goal. Yay, okay, so far so good. While it's all drying, I'm gonna go in with my Tombow Funosuke, of course, and outline everything because I love a good outline, but like a messy outline. Ooh, just do 1 here and there. Yeah, buddy. Now obviously this doesn't quite look like grass in my humble opinion, but I feel like it gets the gist across. But like, how else would you draw grass, you know? I was going to like cut construction paper for the grass because I feel like that would be cool, especially like the fringe look. But I looked back at all of my past cover pages for the months And I realized I actually only have been like doodling. I don't have any stickers. I don't have any ephemera or anything like that. It's just markers. And so I love that. I love that idea. So I figured I'd stick with it for this. Okay, now we outline the beautiful football, ooh ah, that I definitely know how to throw. Now the field goal posts. Now the field goal posts. That's like kind of in there. Oh my gosh, this is looking so good. Okay, now we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna take my white Posca pen. You hear that? I've learned that that means, and by hear it, I mean nothing. There we go. You gotta wait until you get that, like, that sound for it to actually be like good to go. And then I just dab it a couple of times on like other paper and then it should be set. All right, so then we take this. I think that's good. Oh, it still looks like it's brown. All right, lightly, really lightly. Oh gosh, okay. And then we take the hash marks. Kind of make it janky, a little wobbly, imperfect. Yeah, you know what? Heck yeah. Sure, my girl. Ooh, that is so brown. I'm thinking, okay, bring that out some. All right. Okay. I see the vision of myself. Shoot. Do I want? All right. Let me tell you what I'm thinking. First of all, for sure gonna let that dry and then do another coat because oof, that is brown. We want. Oh my gosh, the bleed through. Okay. So September 1st is gonna be like scrapbook paper put down first so that we don't see that because holy cow. All right, we'll give it a second to dry because maybe sometimes if it dries, it's not as bad, but oh my gosh, I really hope the new Hobonichi's not like this. Okay, anyway, my other thought is, you know, those like little like accent little pieces like that. Do I want that? Ooh, I don't know. You know what? We're going for it. We're doing it. We're trying new things, and if I don't like it, be darned. Okay. Sure. I don't know if it added anything, but sure. Okay. Y'all, it's literally bleeding through. That's crazy. Okay, we're gonna put that there for now. Okay, I can't dwell on that. So we're gonna make the September. We'll make that T a little bit bigger. September. Double E, triple E's. Wow, really like that. Yeah. But what color? I think I'll just stick with black. Yeah. Okay, so the thought is that it's like the scoreboard up here. So that's like the font that it is. Ish. Okay. And then we go in. Make it thicker. To give it some depth. My favorite part about me recording stuff like this is like, I'm saying all these words. I have no idea if they're right. Is it depth? Is it dimension? Is it just thickness? Like, am I just talking out of my butt? Maybe. I think I wanted to reach across, okay? Maybe I am. But hey, sometimes you gotta do it. Someone's gotta do it. And I'll gladly volunteer. Cool. This is looking good. Everything but the freaking bleed through. No, sorry. Told y'all I was gonna dwell on it. Lastly, perfect. Sure. Yeah, girl. I can't think about this, so actually, I think I love it. Okay, let's think. All right, so again, I'm an external processor, so I'm talking it out with y'all. It looks so good. I'm actually super thrilled that this is exactly what I was thinking, and this is exactly how it came out. Right, like if we're comparing the two, spot on. Actually better because of the coloring. But here is my thought. Do I add anything or do I just keep it as is because it looks like this, it's simple and good. I don't want to add clouds. So it would literally just be like a blue background. I don't know if I need it. I don't think so. I think I'm actually gonna leave it. I'm learning how to leave blank space. So I think I'm gonna call it. Wow, okay. I'm also not going back because I'm really concerned I'm just gonna like rip through the page. So I love it. Oh my gosh, this was my plan all along, how this like white and brown mix looks, yay. I'm not gonna lie, this was probably the fastest and easiest cover page I've made so far in the year, maybe ever. I don't know if it was because I knew exactly what I was doing coming in, like I had the exact vision. I feel like I have in the past though. So I don't know what it was, but I am obsessed with this. I love how it turned out. It is perfect for football season and it's just, yeah, it's perfect. Sorry, it looks like there's something on it. All right, whatever. See, do you see that right there? Don't touch it. Okay. Yeah, I'm super thrilled with how this turned out. Every time I look at it, I'm just gonna be excited about football season. So wherever you are, if you celebrate the sport of American football, I hope your team does well, unless you're a couple of the teams that I don't cheer for. You know who you are. And I hope you enjoyed this journal along with me. Hope it gives you inspiration for your cover pages or whatever you're doing. Yeah, so like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And there will be plenty more journal with me videos coming. I have some more flip throughs coming down the pipe, so very excited for where this channel is gonna go and grow. So thank you for being here with me. Wherever you are, have fun.